Hey guys, it's Malonb. I don't have a lot of time on my phone to record, so I'll try to do this a little quickly. Let me start off with my fingerless gloves. This does not have a pattern. It's a knits project. As you can see, it's very easy, 2x2 rib pretty much, except the thumb I did 1x1. Now for this one, I used a new yarn to me that I found at Michael's. I went the other day and it's been such a long time since I've been there, but I found this speckled yarn. I didn't know that they had a speckled loops and threads, and I really like the colors of it. I was hoping that it was going to be more of an actual speckle as opposed to a variegated yarn, but as you can see, it's really just a variegated yarn with very short color repeats. I started making a cowl with that, but I was kind of disappointed with it, so I just ripped it out and decided to combine it with a solid. And this is just the green loops and threads. I just put those two together to make something, and I really like the outcome of it. Again, just disappointed that it's not actual speckled, at least I guess to what I think speckle should look like. It's definitely not that, but the solid color really breaks it up, which is, again, it works for me. I do have quite enough of it left, so I'm going to be making something else, most likely a cowl that I will also probably stripe it with. I don't know if with the green itself or with a different color. Maybe I was thinking maybe black or maybe white or cream or something like that. But again, this is my first finished project. There is no pattern. I just kind of made it up as I went. It's just a basic 2x2 rib fingerless gloves. This is my second finished item. It is a cowl, and for this one, it is a crochet project. There is no pattern for this one as well. I just took one of the cowls I already have, where I like the sizing of it, and just kind of, use that to come up with a size for this. Chain enough to go around the other one or whatnot. So for this one, the yarn I used was Karen Pantone or something like that, and I don't have it with me right now because there was so much little left that I just didn't bring it with me. But I'll post a picture here. This is what it looks like. Really like it a lot, and actually it's very soft. Now I have not washed it yet, so I don't know how it comes out after you wash it. Actually, I forgot if it was like I think it was something else mixed in, not just synthetic yarn. So I don't know if I can wash it like in the washer and dryer, or wash it and dry it, with a machine or not. I hope you can, because I'm really not a fan of washing stuff by hand. Just rather do something else with my time, to be honest. But anyway, this is my second finished project. The third one I'll show you guys. Actually, this one I don't have with me. I just have a picture over here. I made some plant hanger. What did it? I don't know. I don't remember what that pattern called it, but I think it was something like plant hanger baskets or something like that. That is a free pattern, and I will be linking that down below. For that yarn, it's just basic Red Heart Super Saver yarn, so very basic. And the baskets are pretty small. Oh, the only difference I did do for that one is that I used half double crochet stitches instead of single crochet as the pattern calls for. And again, very quick. That little plants actually I just got from the Dollar Tree. So again, very inexpensive. And I have them up in my bathroom right now, or that's where I set them up for now. The next project is a hat for my son. Looks like this. It's supposed to be a car, and I wish I would have gotten pictures of him wearing it. I didn't get any, but if I do happen to get some, I'll probably add them here, but if not, maybe for next time. He had a alphabet day in school where they were supposed to dress up as a word they were given. His word was car. So I made him a hat for that. He wore, his shirt with the cars on it. Very cute. For that one, actually, I did use a basic pattern for that ear flap hat that I will be posting down below. And for the details, like as far as the eyes and the wheels and all that, I just freehanded them, so don't have details for that. But and the yarn for that, I used Vanna Choice in red. Oh, it's called Scarlet. And actually, I have not used this one that I remember. It's probably been years since I've used it. and I actually found it very splitty. Like I had trouble crocheting with it because it was just so splitty. At least this skein, but this skein I've had for years too, so it's been in my stash moving around, so maybe that could also be a reason why. Let me see, what other items did I have to show you guys? I think that was all. Sorry, just looking at my list here just in case I missed any. Yeah, I think that's all I finished for right now, but I do have some works in progress. First, let me show you, I guess, this work in progress. I'm making a scrap yarn blanket, crochet, again, very simple. I think I'm doing double crochet, and the idea of it is I make many panels and then sew them together. So I'm making long panels, think of like scarves, and then sewing them together to form the blanket. So I have 3 so far. I'm going to start on the 4th one, and it really is just scraps put together. Let me show you. So this is what one stripe looks like, or one panel looks like. And again, no pattern for this. I just kind of doing my own thing. So this is one panel. I have a couple of panels that are going to be twice as wide, and then a couple more of these size, so that I can just sew them together to make a blanket. Very simple idea. Just wanted to use up all my scraps because I have so many like small balls here and there. That's what I'm working on. There was one other project I was working on as well, but this is a cross stitch one. So let me show you guys. I got this kit from, I think it was Joann's. After the holidays, they were having a Christmas sale, and I picked up a couple of other things with whatever, I got for the Christmas sale. And this was a kit that was on clearance. I think it was only a couple of dollars. Very cute. Can you even see it? Well, I hope you can. But anyway, this is how far I got so far. Very cool, right? It looks very cute. The bad thing about this is that I don't know if you can tell, but it's some kind of like I don't want to say wood, but it's like a it's not cardboard obviously, but it's not wood either. It's like some kind of material that's not flexible. So the only issue with that I have for right now is, especially since I'm getting to the places where like four threads are already going in the same hole. Like if you know anything about cross stitch, I guess that the holes are pretty much full with thread already. So because it is not flexible material that I'm doing a cross stitch on, it's very hard to kind of like stick the needle in and make it go through, since it has to go through with all the other threads. So it's very hard to like push it through sometimes, and also very hard to try to pick it out as well. So since I'm getting to, I wouldn't say I'm almost done, but at least halfway done, I would say. Those spots where, again, it's like the last thread going through, or where I'm doing the last stitch on it, it's just very hard to do. So I can only do maybe like 5 or so before I have to stop, because my fingers, they like get numb and stuff. Yeah, just very hard to do that. But otherwise, I'm really loving the pattern. It's not a big piece, as you can see. So yeah, I should be done with it sooner than later. Although because it's so hard to get the needle in, it may still take me a bit. And I think that's pretty much all. Let me just show you guys one project that I'm hoping to start. And I forgot to bring the book. Okay, well, I guess I'll show it to you next time. But anyway, I found some of the yarn I had in my stash. I was digging through it the other day, and I took this one out. This one is a very pretty yarn. Now I made it into a ball because I started to work on it, and I was kind of lazy to take out my Swift and ball winder. Plus, I didn't want to take it out because since my son's around, he would be the one playing with it instead of letting me do this. So I just, wound it up a hand. But this is some Queen Yarns Boutique called Starry Night. Now, I purchased this quite a while ago. Well, at least probably, I want to say at least 6 months ago. So I know she's still selling yarn. I don't know if she actually still has these, like this base or this color on her shop. I'll definitely go check her out. And again, I'll post another picture of the yarn here. that was much prettier. Now I started a little swatch, but this is not the pattern I'm going to do. I actually have not decided what pattern I will be doing, and it's not focusing, sorry guys. I still have not picked the pattern I'm going to do with it. It's definitely going to be a shawl, and my idea was to make the shawl, this would be the main color for it, and then do a border of like a solid color. But I can't say I don't have it or didn't have, because to be honest, I haven't looked through all my stash, but from what I saw, I didn't have a solid color that would work with it. So I went shopping today. Actually, I went earlier to Hobby Lobby, which I haven't been to in a long time, longer than Michael's, and I found this awesome yarn, finger and weight. And I didn't know they had hand-dyed yarn there now, but this is a hand-dyed, it just says hand-dyed tonal cardinal velvet. I don't know if that's the name of the colorway or not, but anyway, it's a very nice deep red. I thought I would pick out the reds in here very nicely. So, and since this is a very good amount of yarn as well, it's a pretty large amount, 420 yards. I don't know if I'm going to be just doing this as like the main body or striping it as well. I think that will also be very pretty. So still trying to decide on the pattern for that, but hopefully that's something I get to be working on sooner, sooner than later. And I think that's all, guys. I did purchase a couple more skeins of yarn from Hobby Lobby, because I also wanted to start making a top, like a more summery or springy top that's a little bit more lightweight. So I went looking for some cotton. I got some Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel cotton. I got 3 of those, which I hope is enough for a top. At least the patterns I was looking at, because they didn't have more at the store, so I just got the 3 they had. And I got one more that I thought I could make a very cool, like, yeah, I want to say shawl or like scarf thing or whatever, whatever you want to call it, in this color. And this one, actually, do they have colors on here? Oh yeah, this one's called Woodland Wisp, and it's also from the Yarn Bee. And what is this one called? I think it's just gray. Oh, it's called Overcast. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all, guys. Again, I'll be putting pictures in here and there whenever I talk about items. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.